Now I just know to be ready. No, I think I've done a few things in a weird order, to be honest. That was scary. I ended up going to the temple, like, before I even knew about where the green path was. So I did that. Another one of these glowing things. So I, like, didn't even have to go back and get the temple. I'm pretty sure I'm done most of green path at this point, but I think there's probably a few things in there that I needed to get wall jump for. So we'll go back there eventually too. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom can produce ones such as you. That's so freaking cool. What is this? Fury of the Fallen. Embodies the fury and heroism that comes upon those who are about to die. When you are close to death, the bearer's strength will... So it's red tearstone ring for Hollow Knight. Good to know. Where are we? Whoop. I'm like heading back towards the start of the game at this point. Can I jump up these walls? Jump up these walls. I remembered this one, specifically when I came down at the beginning. See what we find up this way. Then maybe we'll go fight a boss. I think that's actually a really good idea, to be honest. Here. Ooh, I don't have a map for this area. That's interesting. Howling Cliffs. Another zone, eh? Above the city. Maybe we should go back. Seems like there's a fair bit back in the city. Or back down below Hollow Nest that are, or dirt, no. Not Hollow Nest. Hollow Nest is... I think I'm probably getting ahead of myself here. Yo, Jaqueen! Hello, my friend. Welcome back, dude. Whoop. How you doing? Alright, I think we're gonna head back down. We're gonna head back down into Mantis territory and see if we can find that boss that we didn't end up fighting. What is this? What does this say to me? Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Oh, okay, this I've already been past this one. I do nail nart. I don't believe I have nail nart, but I did upgrade my nail. I have a sharpened nail now. There was a... I think I ended up missing a boss. There's... So I'll show you my map. I missed the one big hole in the bottom of the Mantis village there. So I think that's where we're gonna go. I think that's the plan at this point. Where am I going at the moment here? Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Let's grab these here. Yeah, yeah. Mantis Lords is this sounds like the boss that I missed before. I kind of had a feeling about it, and when I went out this way to explore, Jim Bone, another gentleman in the chat, he assumed that I had already beaten Mantis Lord, so he mentioned it and kind of confirmed my suspicion. So we're gonna head down that way.
Oh.
All right. Do you have anything new for me here?
Papa nada.
Nope. You're good. Oh, wasted my soul. Just because that I sent that chick home. Oh yeah, she's got a little doll of me. That's super cute. What is this? The white savior, the maiden woke in darkness. Confused, she reached out. Sharp brambles jabbed at all sides. Burning acid bubbled close below. What nightmare had led her here? What hope of survival remained? Doomed, she thought herself, to despair she fell, until a light bloomed far in the distance, a bright, glowing spot fast approaching. It swept majestic about the thorns, leapt the burning waters, and dove towards the main. Coming close, the form revealed at last a beautiful being, sharp horns gleaming white. Arms reached out for the damsel, gathering her up, grip firm. Okay, so it's just a poem. Good to know. That's very good to know, Jaqueen. Alright, man. I think we're gonna head down there and see what we can do about those guys. So, quick look at my bigger map here. So Queen Station is the closest we can get to it, from what I can see. So let's take the Stagway over to Queen Station here. Oh, he's already here. Zote. I have saved Zote from the he was in the mouth of like this large insect dude. But yes, and then he claimed to be the one to have killed it himself, and I hate that guy now. So he can go rot. I like saved him, and then I got back to the city, and he's just like, "You're pathetic. I killed this thing in the dungeons. Give me praise." I'm like, "Screw you, dude." But yes, he's been saved. I saw him in the city as well. So I saved him. He came back to Dirtmouth. I talked to him at Dirtmouth, and then I also saw him in the City of Tears briefly. I spoke to him there as well. All right, to the Mantis Lords. I'm about to die a lot, I think. If these bosses are anything like Dark Souls bosses, and I mean, I'm not saying they are because this isn't the same game, but it has a very similar feel. And if I have if it's anything like a Dark Souls boss, it's going to be a bunch of attempts. So let's see what we can do here. We're going to go get that bench that's in the Mantis Village before we go up that way as well. Oh, we can probably grab this now too, because we have the wall jump. Oh my goodness, you have to like jump on that little... Ugh. Damn it. Very small platforming here. Sounds good, dude. Let me see if I can figure it out first. Give me a sec here, guys. This platforming is probably going to give me a hard time. Man, it looks like there's a few more hard jumps here before I can actually get up there. let's go quickly rest at the bench. Mantis Lords are the game's first difficult boss, False Knight and Hornet. Well, False Knight I beat pretty handily. Hornet was intense, but I beat her my second attempt. So she wasn't too bad. Yeah, I saw the mask shard up here. That's why I'm trying to do it. Trying to get up here. Let's go like this. Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Thing weird up this way. Okay, we're okay. I took off my compass because I'm pretty good at mapping in my head. So I can generally remember about where I'm gonna be without having to see myself on the compass. Going down here. Jaqueen, I honestly need to get better at using blast in combat, to be honest. I know it's really strong, but I always tend to save my... I'm the complete opposite. So Jimbone, it sounds like you play more like me. You save your soul for healing rather than using blast. At least that would be my assumption. Okay, cool. We can go over this way now. Nothing else special up that way. Meant for mapping. I don't quite follow what you mean, Jimbone. Do I do something weird with mapping? Oh, you're bad at... I get it. You're bad at mapping out in your head. Sorry. I'm sorry. It took me a second to put 2 and 2 together there. What are my charms now? I put on, I left on Soul Catcher, but I put on Dash Master. Because I thought that seemed really good. This seems really good too. I think you probably end up doing a bunch of extra damage there. Ugh, that was terrible. I jumped off the wall and landed in the lava. Hey, Miss Ultimate Cannon. Good to see you. How you doing? At least for now, Dash Master, yeah. I haven't found anything else that's like, that I feel like I really, really need, so. Here, bah! Oh gosh. Okay, bounce, bounce, bounce. Here. Oh Lord. What do I do here? Do I need an ability? So I am good at mapping, but I'm in an area that I haven't been. I think I need a long nail. I don't have the long nail charm yet. I think I can buy it from Leg Eater. That's definitely something I could invest in. Oh, that sucked. Okay, we might die here. Woof. It's from the girl that sells charm notches. Okay. Oh gosh. I don't know if we can make that jump. If I miss, I die. This is so risky to be doing with no health. Yeah. Oh. Mm. Let's take this off for now. What else do I have? I can put on thorns and compass for now, or I can put on the boulder shell. I don't know if I would quite make a good enough use of this yet. Could also drop this. Go like this. Let's do that because the area I was in there, I guess I did map it when I sat down on the bench. So I thought that that area so I think that that whole area I went to is just like off to the side area that's probably hiding a little bit of treasure. I was hoping it was going to connect down to the Mantis area, so that's why I put the compass back on for now. We're going to try and go collect our Geo, and then after we collect the Geo, we're going to try and go fight the Mantis Lord. We're going to try and see how those guys go. Here, we're going to go this way. So for those of you guys hanging out in the channel, we do have ourselves set up on other social media platforms at this point. If you guys want to catch what I do and the Let's Plays I do, and you aren't able to catch the live stream, I just started up my YouTube page. What spells do I have? I'm pretty sure I only have the Blast, to be honest with you. I don't think I have any other spells. Vengeful Soul, is that a spell there? Pretty sure that's the only one I have. Yeah, that's the only one I've got right now. Oh, that was closer than I wanted it to be. Hopefully I can get my Geo back with, like, I don't know where they're gonna put this shade, to be honest with you. Oh, he's right there. That sucked. He should come right to me now, though. Okay. My Wi-Fi is great? Thanks, dude. Yeah, I am on a wireless internet here, so it does pretty well. I have fiber internet, so it is some of the fastest you can get. Okay, we're gonna go fight the Mantis Lords. That's where we're headed. We're gonna go get the bench down in the we're gonna go get the bench down in the Mantis village there, and then we're gonna try and go fight the Mantis Lord, see if we can take him down. that was close. I didn't even know this was over here. Are you saying that because the stream is nice and smooth, Jaqueen? I'm glad that it looks good for you guys. I'm hoping that the content is okay. Still learning a lot about this whole Twitch thing and making content, so I hope you guys are having a good time. I really appreciate everybody who has come by and spent a little bit of time in the chat tonight. If you guys are having a good time, hit me up with a follow. That way you'll get notifications whenever I go live. I am probably going to be playing Hollow Knight as my main game until I'm all done with it. We're going to be playing all the way through the story at least once, and then I have also heard of oof, that sucked. A mode that you unlock after you've beaten the game, I believe, called the Iron Soul mode, which we might not do right away, but I feel like I may end up trying eventually. Silk Song, now that's supposed to be like Hollow Knight 2, is it not? Almost. I haven't looked into it very much myself. Fuck. I haven't looked very much into Silk Song yet, but I have heard of it. You play as Hornet in that game? Okay, that sounds very cool. Is it already out? I didn't know it was released yet. Nope, not yet. I didn't think so. I have definitely heard of it. It's on my radar for sure. Nice. So these guys only take 3 hits. Now that we've upgraded our nail. Okay, go this way. We're gonna go down and get the bench first before we go fight the boss. Whoop! Didn't even see that guy. Literally just walked right into him. Get to the bottom of this area here. I didn't even see him coming from above, and I was looking over. Yes, the... Jimbone, I wouldn't even say that was because I was smart. I would say that's because I am over-eager on exploration. So, I knew that there was something going on down there, but I didn't even know there was a boss down there until you mentioned it. I had a feeling, but I had not confirmed. Oh, sorry guys. I was trying to rush to get down to the bench there and it didn't pay off. So now I gotta make my way through the whole area once again. But we are gonna do some attempts for sure once we get down there. Down. I'm not sure where to get the pale ore yet, but I have a suspicion. I think we're gonna end up probably getting it from there's an NPC in that crystal area, and she's mining away, and she mentioned that she thinks that there's some even more precious ores not too far in. So I'm assuming she's gonna find those, or we're gonna help her find those somehow. But we'll see when we get there. The last time I went to go see her was at the beginning of this session, and she still didn't have anything for us then, but we have pushed a fair bit of progression since then, so it might be time to go back to see her. Yeah, I think it might be time to go back to see her sometime soon. Oh no! Let's go get this nail. Or, let's go get my shade here. So I am streaming off of my Alienware 17 laptop. So the system has a 2070 GTX, a i7 ninth generation processor, and 16 gigabytes of RAM. I can get more specific on the parts if you guys are really interested. But to be honest with you, I'd have to like look at the part name. I don't know it off the top of my head. Ugh, that was terrible. Okay, I can kill the juveniles pretty easily. Let's just slow it down and fight them. I'm pretty sure they chase you a long ways anyways. My shade, there he is. I 100% hit you. That was rude. Okay, we're almost down to the bench here. No, 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 no. Oh, that was scary. I fell way farther than I meant to there. Okay. I made it to the bench. Give me 1 second here and I'll give you specifics on my specs here. My device. It's GeForce RTX 2070. My processor is a 9750. So i7 9750H. And then my RAM is just 16 gigabytes of generic RAM that came with the Alienware. But it has done very, very well for me, and I'm very happy with the performance with it. In fact, the last 3 machines I've purchased have all been Alienware. And you do pay a little bit extra for the fancy branding and all the lights and stuff like that, but they are excellent machines. Excellent machines. In fact, I would love to get a desktop eventually from them, but my laptop was quite expensive, so that's going to be a long ways off still before we start looking at something like that. But I really like their aesthetic anyways. I like the way their machines look, and the way they stylize them. Always have, so. That's awesome, man. Do you not currently have your own computer? Woo. I will mention that Alienware has a really decent finance plan if that's something that you feel like you could, reliably, responsibly afford. I make payments on my laptop. You play on a computer cafe. Hey man, I used to do that all the time. So like, we're going too high here. We're gonna go to the left into the village. But back when I used to play World of Warcraft, back when it was classic, back when it first came out, the laptop I had back then was not nearly as nice as what I have or what I treat myself to today. And if I tried to raid back then, it would lag really bad. So I used to go to an internet cafe to raid all my World of Warcraft raids back in the day, and that was way better for me. So usually, if you're going to an internet cafe, the computers and the machine and the hardware is Nice. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with that as long as you have access to it.